In this video today, I will talk about Before I Die, I Want to. This video comes from test.com. You can search it in Google. Uh, the title of this video is Before I Die, I Want to. There, okay, let's start. There are a lot of ways the people around us can help improve our lives. We don't bump into every neighbor, so a lot of wisdom never gets passed on. Though we do share the same public space. So over past few years, we've tried ways to share more with my neighbor in public space, using simple tools like stickers, stances, and charts. And their projects came from questions I had, like how much are my neighbors paying for their apartments? How can we how can we lend and borrow more things without knocking on each other door at a bad time? How can we share the more memories of abandoned buildings and again a better understanding of our landscape? How can we share more of our posts for our vacant store for vacant storefront vacant storefronts so our communities can realize uh, realize our needs and dream today. Now I live in New Auckland and I'm in love with New Auckland. My sound is always smoothie by the jazz like Overtree, Saddler, Drums and Dream for hundreds of years. And I shoot the city that always make way for music. I feel like every time someone three as I don't know this is the word. New Orleans has a great parade. All New Orleans has a parade. The city has some of most beautiful architecture in the world, but it also have a highest a mountain of abandoned property, abandoned, but also has one of the highest amounts of abandoned property properties in America. I live near this house and thought about how I could make it a nicer space for my neighborhood and also thought about something that changed my life forever. In 2009, uh, I lost someone I love very much. Her name was Joan, and she was a mother to me. And her death was was sudden and unexpected. I thought about death a lot, and I thought about death a lot, and this made me feel deep gratitude for the time I have had. And broad calorie, broad calorie, broad, 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 and broad clarity to the things that are meaningful for my life now, and that are meaningful for my life now. But struggle to maintain the respected in my daily life. I feel like it's easy to get caught up in the day to day and forget what I really matter to you. So, with old and new friends, I turned the side of abandoned house. I turned a side of this abandoned house into Jen's chatbot and started with fixed and fill in blank sentence and fill in the blank sentence. Before I die, I want to. So anyone walking by can pick up a piece of trust, reflect on their life, and share their personal aspirations in public space. I didn't know what to expect from experiment, but by the day, by the day, by but by the next day, the world were entire, further down, and keep growing. And I would like to share a few things that some people wrote on this word. Before I die, I want to. Before I die, I want to be tried to breathe privacy. Before I die, I want to sing for millions. Before I die, I want to plant a tree. Before I die, I want to live out of the grief. Before I die, I want to hold her one more time. Before I die, I want to be someone cavalry. Before I die, I want to be completely myself. So, it's the neglected space become contracted one, and people's hopes and dreams make me laugh out, tear up, and laugh out, but last make me laugh out loud, tear up, and this console me during our tough time. It's about knowing you are not alone. It's about understanding our neighbors, a newer in new and lightening ways. It's about making space for reflection and contemplation, and remembering what really matters most to us as we grow and change. I made this last year and started receiving hundreds of messages and and uh, and I made this last year and started receiving hundreds of messages from passionate uh, uh, passionate people who wanted to make a world with their companies. So in my civic center college, and I make a lot of talkies, and now we and now wars 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 have been made in countries around the world, including Pakistan, South Africa, Australia, Argentina, and so on. Together with we have so how powerful a public space can be if we are given the opportunity to have a voice and share more with another. Two of the most valuable, two of the most valuable things we have at home and our relationships with other people in our age of increasing distractions. It's more important than ever to find ways to maintain respected. Uh, it's more important than ever to find a way to maintain respected. And remember, that's like a belief and tender. That is something that we often um, dis, dis, discover it, to talk about, or even think about. But we haven't realized it. Thus, preparing for death is one of the most empowering thing you can do. Thinking about death and death, thinking about death and thinking about death, gratified your life. Outside space, outside spaces can be better reflect. Can as outside the spaces can be better reflect and matters to us, an individual as individual as a community, and with more ways to share our hopes, fears, and stories. People around us can not only help us make better space, better but place, we can help, and they can help us lead a better life, and they can help us leader lead lead lives better lives. Thank you. uh, some words really hard, but